What is up, party people? We're going to talk AMP and we're going to talk ANKR 2-for-1 today. So I was looking into infrastructure. I was looking into artificial intelligence, IoT devices, and I came across a company called Mobi. They are a consortium, and they are a consortium of a bunch of different other companies that come together that are trying to standardize infrastructure. They're trying to standardize infrastructure for like electric vehicles, self-driving vehicles, IoT devices. Think of it this way. Think of it as a USB-C. USB-C is like a standard that pretty much any company can use. And if you have one USB-C cable, you can use it on another device that accepts USB-C. So they're trying to standardize it so that any blockchain can work with another blockchain. Any IoT device can connect to another IoT device, so that artificial intelligence can talk to IoT devices, vice versa, can talk to blockchains. So they're working to make infrastructure a standard with a whole bunch of different entities. And what's interesting is that Consensys is one of the members of the consortium. They work with Mobi. And you may be saying, well, what's a Consensys role? Remember, Consensys works with infrastructure. They have, they work with their blockchain, they work with payment rails, and one of the things that they are promoting are electric vehicles, self-driving vehicles, creating an infrastructure for these vehicles so that they can communicate with other electric vehicles, with other blockchains, and so forth. And then if we start thinking about the future, we start thinking long-term, there are people who are saying that we're going to get to a point where people won't be really buying cars anymore, and they'll be just kind of driving these, calling. If you need a ride, you'll call, sort of the way you do with Uber, these driverless cars. These autonomous cars will come pick you up and take you to where you're going. And if that becomes a reality, we can see how this could potentially be big, because it's going to require payment rails so that, one company, if you decide you're going to, hey, I'm going to Uber the self-driving car to this location, you got to be able to pay for that ride, which means that they need finality of the transaction. And who provides that? The AMP token. It was created for that, to guarantee that the payments are processed quick, fast, and guaranteed. So it potentially could be good news for the AMP token. For ANKR, there are rumors that they have worked with Mobi and potentially are still working with Mobi, and they're helping promote the infrastructure, which is what ANKR does. They are into infrastructure, and that puts them, in communication with other companies that have similar goals. So it's good news for both companies. And remember, guys, until next time, peace out, safe investing.